Menopausal and perimenopausal women, listen up. It's time to take control of your health and comfort, and Winona is here to help. Winona is a telemedicine company for menopause care who believes that your symptoms are real, important, and deserve to be taken seriously. And for many women, this starts with hormone replacement therapy. Winona's HRT is made with plant-based, bioidentical hormones rather than synthetic ones, so it better aligns with your body to offer relief from hot flashes, weight gain, and other uncomfortable symptoms. 80% of women who use Winona find relief within just 90 days. So, what are you waiting for? Get started today. Visit buywinona.com today to start your free visit. With free shipping and the ability to pause or cancel at any time, your path to wellness has zero obligations. Use code SPRING24 at buywinona.com for 25% off your first treatment plan. That's BYWINONA.com for 25% off. Winona. Menopause care made easy. Summer is the season of hot temperatures, outdoor adventures, and refreshing water activities. Summer is also the season of rough on your feet, causing dry, cracked heels and toes. Introducing Babyfoot, the original exfoliation foot peel that contains 16 natural extracts formulated to remove dead skin cells in 3 easy steps. Apply the booties, relax for an hour, then wash your feet. In 14 days, you've got baby smooth skin and your feet have never been softer. Letting dead skin cells build up over time is hazardous to your foot health. Our professional-grade DIY products, like our original exfoliation foot peel, our men's foot peel, or our moisturizing mask, are some of the best foot care products on the market, created with your foot health in mind. Pamper yourself with a spa day from the comfort and convenience of your own home with Babyfoot. If you want a chemical-free, easy-to-use exfoliating process from the company that created the original foot peel, it's time to treat yourself to Babyfoot. Go to babyfoot.com and use the code SUMMERFEET24 and get 20% off your first order with Babyfoot. That's babyfoot.com and use the code SUMMERFEET24.
Hello and welcome to Too Stupid to Live, a podcast that reviews romance novels $5 and under. I'm your host, Becky Feldman, and I'm so excited about today's super special episode. It's another Ravished by my TBR list episode where I speak with returning guests and talk about what they're reading and how they're doing, etc., etc. And as you know, TBR means to be read and not totally baffling reality, which I know is something that we are all in right now. Like, what is time? Like, I was thinking this, like, what is time? Like, I mean, like, what day is it? What month is it? But also, like, I don't understand time anymore. And I'm going to blow your minds right now. But believe it or not, some people are getting ready for the holiday season. And I kind of get it. Like, first of all, we have time to prepare way in advance for all of the holidays. Like, I'm getting ready for my birthday already, and it's not going to be for years, it feels like. But I know that people like to be extra prepared for the holiday season. So if you want to stock up on some holiday reads, may I recommend to you a new Christmas anthology that's about to come out that's called Christmas Kisses with My Cowboy. It features 3 stories from best-selling authors Diana Palmer, Marina Adair, and Kate Pierce. So if you prefer your holiday season to have alpha heroes instead of Santa Claus, who's already taken, unfortunately, if you prefer cowboys on horses instead of red noses on reindeers, and if you would rather read second chance romances instead of the complicated directions on how to put together a toy that you got for your child, pick up Christmas Kisses with My Cowboy. You can check out more information on where to get it at tstlpodcast.com. I already started it, got an advance copy, so by the way, I'm like shining my nails right now. Anyway, got an advance copy. I absolutely loved it. It's so adorable. It just put me in such a good mood after all of the things around me that put me in bad moods. So even if you don't celebrate Christmas, and even if it's not Halloween yet. It's an enjoyable read. So for today's returning guests, I reconnected with Ashley Griffis and Ryan Etter, the hosts of Couples Talking Couples, which is a podcast on the amazing Frolic Podcast Network. The two of them are so hilarious, and it was like such a joy to check in with them. So please enjoy this episode of TSTL Presents Ravished by my TBR list. Ashley, Ryan, the couple who talks couples.
Hello.
Yes.
Guys,
There
welcome.
are two of us.
There are two of you. So both of you, welcome back to Too Stupid to Live.
For having us.
Very excited.
Yay. We had so much
Yay.
fun last time.
Yes.
Talking
Oh my
about
God.
Derek Craven.
Oh, yeah, that's what his name was.
I forgot to tell you, Becky, I joined. You should join, by the way. I'll invite you. There's this historical romance Facebook group, which is real fun.
Mm-hmm.
And, I push dreaming, every day there's what should I read next? Or what's your all-time favorite romance novel? And I push Dreaming of You like nobody's business on that
Great.
site. The Lisa Kleypas should, be paying me a
You're
stipend.
her hype woman.
I'm always Dreaming of You.
Yeah.
I would invite you. It's a really fun group.
Oh, nice, please. I would love it. Because a few months ago, some of romance Twitter was celebrating Derek Craven Day.
What? I'm not on Twitter. Okay. I have to
Yeah,
figure this
well,
out.
I feel like right now, I just watched The Social Dilemma, so I'm like, don't get on Twitter right now. But if it was 2 days ago before I watched that movie, I would have been like, oh, you got to join romance Twitter. They're so supportive.
What's Derek Craven Day, and why was it Derek Craven Day?
I think it was just a day. I feel like it might have been Jen Reed's Romance, who's this one Twitter, and Sarah McLean, who they have the Fated Mates podcast. And I think they were talking about Dreaming of You on their episode. And they were like, we're going to have Derek Craven Day. And so they were just making all these tweets. And people were, making additional tweets.
I love it. I love Derek Craven. And I'm sure there's a Sebastian St. James or St.
I'm
Vincent
sure.
Day. Yeah. You read Devil in Winter, right?
Not yet, but I have it. I'll read it. I'll read it next. I'll do it next.
Oh my God.
I'll read it
Wait,
tonight.
have you read
Read it right now.
Have you read any of the Wallflower series? Have you read Summer?
I haven't. No.
You might. It's okay. Here's the thing. Even though Devil in Winter is my favorite, it's worth it for you to read the first two, because that's third in the trilogy. There's 4 books. Whatever. What was that? Because she does a really good job of setting up him in a certain light in the first 2 books.
Nice.
And that's the whole point by the third book is that you kind of have this notion of who the hero and the heroine are, and then everything sort of comes to. It's so good. It's like my other favorite thing about the romance Facebook group, which is just the stupidest thing, but whenever I just think this is so stupid. Their shorthand is the hero is just a capital H and the heroine is a lowercase h.
That is weird.
So they go capital H is in love with lowercase h.
That is so weird.
Sounds like a spy novel.
It's just is that really saving you so much time that that you can't even type out the full word?
Because I'm in other romance groups, especially they're mostly contemporary authors and paranormal authors that I follow, and no one does that. No one does capital H lowercase h.
I don't know if it's specific to this group, but a lot of people do. It took me a long time. I was like, what are they talking about?
Oh my God, there's so much abbreviations in romance Twitter that I'm just like, wait. And I look it up and I feel so silly. And then it was like, oh yeah, duh, it's work in progress.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean? WIP. Yeah.
There's so much. It's so funny. Okay, but sorry. So I went on a whole tangent there. Okay.
No, this is perfect.
So far, so good, Ash.
I will always go on a tangent when it's Dreaming of You.
Of course. I mean, happy post Derek Craven Day. This is so funny, but shortly after I read, there's this new series that it's new-ish called the Blue Water Billionaires, and it's about female billionaires and the loves of their lives. And in the first book, the main hero, capital H hero, I guess, his name is Derek, and I was reviewing it for a friend's podcast, and I kept calling him Derek Craven, and it's like, no, this is different Derek. Stop picturing him
Derek
as Derek
Craven is the king. He's the best.
He lasts.
Oh my God, he's so good. Did I also tell you about So, I'm sure like this, how sometimes like a couple of different authors will put together like a short story and like it's a compilation, whatever.
Yeah.
So Lisa, I'm sure I talked about this on the podcast. Lisa Kleypas, I think the book is called Where's My Hero? And it has like Sarah McLean, Julia Quinn, and whatever, like all the big ones. And the hero in it is a doctor, but the girl he falls in love with is Derek Craven and Sarah's daughter.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's
okay.
so good because she's engaged to this other guy, and how they end up getting together is Sarah locks them in the wine cellar.
Oh, you told me about this.
Because she knows that they're supposed to be together, and Derek is so pissed at her for compromising their daughter. It's so good.
It seems very on character for her because she's like so quirky. You know what I mean? Yeah. And she's just like gets herself into trouble. She will get her own daughter. I'm here for it. I'll read that.
You should read it. It's so good.
Okay, good. I'm sold.
Derek Craven.
Sold. Derek Craven. Yeah. So, okay, what have you guys been reading lately or watching lately? Okay. Is it under $5? No, I mean, it can.
I know, right?
It can be. I'll forgive you.
Okay, well, you go first to feel like he's been reading. He's boring, though. It's going to be like, I've been reading a president biography.
Okay, well, first off, I have been doing that. I have been reading a book called Evil Geniuses about the proliferation of special interest groups in the Reagan era. But relationship-wise, I know,
oh my God,
love that.
I'm so turned on right now.
Yeah, so
guys, calm down. I'm taken.
Like the least romantic thing is politics. I think.
know, and I don't know why.
There's probably a subgenre of contemporary romance where they're like falling in love with politicians.
For sure.
There was one recent, that came out. It was like based on Hillary Clinton. It was like a Hillary Clinton romance.
Oh, that must be so sad, though. She's like in a terribly loveless marriage.
Yeah, she doesn't get that
in the
HEA.
closet.
I feel like it was inspired by Hillary Clinton, and it's also her fantasy of what we wish for Hillary Clinton. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think
with
it's
a woman. Was it with a woman?
I don't know, but
because I'm pretty sure that's the only fantasy for Hillary Clinton. That's the fantasy I want to read.
That sounds hot. Yeah.
Yes.
In terms of like reading, I haven't been on the fantasy romance, but I did read this graphic novel series called Saga, which is like...
Oh, yeah. I love Saga.
Yeah, so I've been...
Are you done with that?
Well, it's on like a hiatus right now on like a giant cliffhanger, but it's just about like these two warring factions that take over an intergalactic war. And the main difference is like one of them has horns and does magic. The other has wings and they don't do magic. And a horn person and a wing person fall in love and have a child. And so both factions are out to try to like get them to stop their romance and their love and like basically exterminate their family. It's incredibly compelling, incredibly weird, and I cannot stress this enough, super, super sexual, like pornographic sexual at certain points. It's just like, what?
The main woman is like, she's like inspired to rebel by a romance novel because she's in jail and she finds this romance novel and she reads it, but then she realizes that it's this like major political manifesto and it inspires her to
and they go and they visit the romance novel writer.
Yeah, and he's like this like, revolutionary, believes in like all the right things and used this romance book as a means to like get across his revolutionary thinking. And I was like,
exactly.
This is what romance can do.
Wow. This is set in like space?
Yeah, alternate reality space. Very weird. There's like a whole race of people with televisions for heads. There was a giant troll who had, I don't remember how much cursing we do on this show. Is it a lot or a little?
Oh, all the fucking time.
Okay. There's like this big troll and like you just see like a pan over and you see like his giant house-sized testicles at one point, and his name is Fard. And it's just so bizarre. There's a planet called Sextillion.
Is this just online or
no, it's like published. I mean, you can get it on like Kindle Digital, or you can order like compendiums. But yeah, I think they haven't published it for like a year. But it's super good, super romantic in a way, very tragic 100%. In a lot of ways.
It's also like funny because it's also like about two new parents. Like it's two newly married parents who just gave birth to a baby and they're like both trying to run for their lives and figure out like how to be parents to a newborn baby. And it's just like they're both like, it felt very like, it's so fantastical, but like their discourse like felt so real. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the narrator is their daughter. And it's like, if there's a thing that's the opposite of a honeymoon, it's the first month your child is born. And I thought that was a really interesting way to put it. and something to look forward to.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. And then I've been reading a lot. Honestly, like, I don't know if this pandemic has like not captured my interest, or like I've been reading a bunch of like on and off historical romance novels, but nothing that's like spoken to me the way that Dreaming of You or
Sure.
You know, like they were fine. But so then I decided to go back and read. Sometimes I'll do this, like I'll go back and reread some of the novels that I really, really love to like reinvigorate me. And so I went and reread the Hathaway series. Have you read the Hathaways?
I've heard of them. I haven't read
It's
the
also
Hathaways.
Lisa Kleypas.
Okay.
I'm a pretty big Lisa Kleypas. I think I love her so much. But that's really good. And it's basically about this family that's like super poor, and due to like a series of accidents, their brother becomes a viscount, I think. Like they were never expecting to inherit, but because he's like a distant cousin. Yeah. And so they're really odd, and they end up marrying like gypsies, and like it's a really good series. It's so good. So I read that, and then I'm trying to think like what else have I been reading? And
I don't know. We rewatched all The Office again.
Oh yeah, we rewatched The Office. Yeah,
right. The American version or the
American version.
Cool. Yeah, because I had stopped like season 5, I think 4 or 5, and I was like, I should just rewatch this. And so we rewatched it, and it gets so bad at the end. But yeah, I do like love those relationships. Like Pam, there's nothing better than Pam and Jim.
Yeah, I was thinking about like how invested I was when it was like the second or third season when it was Jim and Pam, and just like week after week, I was just like, everyone leave me alone. I'm watching The Office. I mean, everyone else was like that too. But it was just like,
will they, won't they is intense.
It's like so good. It's so real.
Yeah. And like they're both such sweet characters. I mean, obviously Jim, I think, is a little bit of a bully, like to Dwight anyways, but Dwight like is such
in hindsight, sure.
I feel like Dwight though is like deserves, like he's so obnoxious that no one like faults Jim for doing that. Yeah. But like they're both just like, I don't know, there's something just so like genuine about the both of them. Like it was really nice rewatching it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, because they're like such dorks, and like
they're such dorks,
and they're like everyday people. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're everyday people. Like all of us who aren't rich and famous, you know. And so like it was just, I loved that. I love their love. Yeah.
Oh, it was so good. Yes. And then we watched all of The Great.
You watched The Great.
Oh, I gotta watch it.
You have to. Good. It is so good.
All right.
Not a lot of romance in it, but
no, it's just it's so hyper real. Like they even say it's like only occasionally true, and there's like things that are just blatantly not historically accurate, but it's just so fun.
The tone is like really funny. Like it's just so like I love historical stuff, but like I don't know. I thought the way they like. It's not taken as seriously as like a normal historical period piece is. It's like, it's so good.
Yeah, we were on the Love is Blind train there when it came out.
Oh yeah.
And then Ashley's been doing.
We also watched Love on the Spectrum, which have you seen that?
That was great.
I haven't. No.
You have to watch Love on the Spectrum. Okay. That above everything else that we just said. It is so good. It's so good. And it's all set in, I think they're all Australian. Yes. And it's just their journey to like find love and like sort of what each of them struggle with. And there's this amazing woman in it who like is like a love coach or something.
Yeah, she's like a love coach for kids on the spectrum.
And I'm
or people
obsessed
on the spectrum.
with her. I like want that job. I love it so much. Like she's let's pretend we're on a date, and like, you know, just like teach us social cues and stuff like that.
They said this now. How does that make you feel? And then they're like, oh, I guess it makes me feel like this. And then
you just wanted to do it.
I just wanted to do the accent. I was like,
really good.
Yeah, I saw that pitch coming and I swung for it.
He's pretty good at accents. Whenever he takes an opportunity to have an accent.
Yeah. Sorry,
did you read The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang? It's
okay. I saw a lot about this, and I actually put it on my list to download, but I did not read it yet. Is it good?
It's one of the best books. It's one of the best books, and
oh my god, I'm so excited.
I think you'll really like it. And you know what's been so great about it is that like I have a few friends who are in book clubs that's not romance book clubs exclusively, but they were like, we're reading The Kiss Quotient, and I'm like, good, more people are like seeing how great this book is. It's so good.
I've seen it pop up on a few places, and I was like, I need to read that. And And I haven't yet, but I'm really excited to read it. Yeah. The
Yeah.
other book that I really want to read that everyone has told me to read is Red, White, and Royal Blue. Have you read this?
That's supposed to be good. No, I haven't read it yet because it's above my
your pay cutoff. I know.
But I've heard great things. And I think are they based in LA?
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, okay. Red, White, and Royal Blue is the president's son falls in love with the British prince and they have a romance.
Yeah. That's so great.
This is fantastic.
I know. I'm really excited.
I do love that.
It sounds better than Ronald Reagan, to be honest. No, I mean,
it is.
Exactly. I've heard so many good things about it, but I'm really excited. Yeah. I usually don't read as many contemporary romances. I'm usually fantasy or historical, but there are some contemporaries that I just like. I'm like, oh, I just love that setup so much I have to read it.
I'm almost entirely fantasy and usually by accident. And I'm like, oh, there was a really good relationship in there, like after the fact. Though there was this, once again, I'm going to get off topic and not off topic, but off brand and talk about this anime series that I watched that I wish everyone could watch. It's on Hulu right now. It's called Love is War. And the whole conceit is that it's like a spy thriller, but it's just high school. And it's two of like these like really smart kids who both love each other, but they refuse to admit to the other one that they do. And it's done in this over the top thing because the premise is if you admit that you love somebody, you get the lower hand in the relationship and the other person will be dominant over you. So every episode is them trying to trick the other one into admitting that they love each other. And it's done in this like high concept spy thriller way, and I loved it so much. And I was like, man, I wish I could talk to more people about this.
That sounds great.
Yeah,
I did not watch
super recommend it. Ashley is one of those people I wish I could talk to about this, and now she has to listen to me talk to it on a podcast.
Gotcha.
But we did watch Beastars together, which was very
that was a weird choice. I'm weird that you went to that one and not Love is War.
What? I don't know. Yeah, Beastars is really weird. Basically, it's Sexy Zootopia. Like,
it's Sexy
literally,
Zootopia.
It's the same setup. Like, literally, it's a wolf and a bunny, and, like, sex happens. It's very strange.
It's so weird. There's, like, a lot of, like, murder happening also, like
and it's carnivores versus urban. It's like, I'm telling you, it's
Sexy Zootopia.
Sexy
This
Zootopia.
was a very beginning of the pandemic watch where like it's a Netflix show and it was being recommended probably because I watched Love is War.
And the opening's really cute. Like it's got a cute stop motion like thing, and we're like, this looks interesting.
This looks fun. Why not? This seems like it'll be neat, and it was
so
weird.
It was very weird.
It's the kind of show that if I wasn't watching it with Ashley, I would be embarrassed to admit that I watched it. So I'm glad that Ashley was there to pitch it for me on that one.
Yeah, that was weird. No.
Check that out.
I'm telling you, it's
Sexy Zootopia.
It was like Zootopia fanfic that like somehow got like made. Like I don't know. Like Zootopia erotica.
It was
And I imagine it's for adults. It's for obviously.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, it's like anime, like naked bunny. Like it's so the whole thing is this bunny's a whore.
Yeah.
Like it's so weird. It's so weird.
because like they're like, they fuck like rabbits, but it's like the rabbits are
like,
such
that's
sluts.
Such a stereotype, but I'll give you a BJ in the garden.
Oh man, I didn't think we were gonna bring up Beastars.
It was weird. It's weird.
Might have to watch it. I mean,
you should look it up. It's on Netflix.
There's no shame in it. No one needs to know you watched Beastars.
The opening's really cute though. It's got a great opening.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yes, I feel like I don't even know what else have we been reading. Honestly, I've been rereading a lot of things. Like I feel like I'm craving comfort, so I should go back and I reread things that I already know I love. Just to like. Yeah.
I reread something for the first time because my favorite author is Toni Anderson, and I saw on Twitter that another romance podcaster was going to do her book, and so I obviously finagled my way to be a guest on it to review the book, and I reread it, and I was like, oh my God, I love rereading. I need to reread more because I never reread.
Rereading's great. I really recommend it. Yeah,
that's my knee-jerk thing if I'm like in a dark place. Is like I go reread something that I love. Like it's usually Harry Potter, to be honest. But
Yeah, I've also reread this pandemic, A Court of Thorn and Roses. Have you?
I reread that this pandemic also.
Have you read that?
I have. Yeah.
Oh my, wait, you've read all 3, right?
No, just the first.
The first
know.
one.
The first is the worst. What, Becky? You have to get to the second book. Like,
okay, I'll do it.
So much better. The first one's like a trite romance novel. The second one's so good.
And then the second one, it's like, oh my God, it's so
Maybe
good.
that's why I didn't read the second one, because I was like, oh, okay.
The first one. Because the romantic thing about Sarah J. Maas, who I actually think is one of the smartest writers ever, is her first book or her first couple books in her series are always very mediocre. And then you get further in the series and she flips everything. And you're just like, oh my God, all of that was like just build up for her to like be like, you think you know what's going on. But you don't know what's going on. And you only had to go through this to further like the journey, further understand the journey, which is not a great way to.
No, it's actually a terrible way to write a series.
Because like, you lose like I like seriously have tried to convince so many people to read the series, and all of them are like, oh my God, this book is such a chore to get through. It's like,
but the second one's so good.
The second book is so good. And I'm like, you have to get to the second book. Like the second and third book changed me. Like I love.
Yeah, the first book's like eating a salad before you eat pizza. It's so lame.
Yeah,
but
it's
then
just boring.
And you get to the pizza and you're like, oh, this is the best.
Yeah,
I
but
love
you
this.
get there and you're just like, oh my God, what's happening? This is so good. Like you have to read it. It's so good. We like, was like, it was one of those books that when I was finished with the series, I was sad because I felt like I got to know the characters so well and I like missed them.
I hear you. I started reading, so Sony Anderson, favorite author. And then she was like tweeting about this anthology that came out. It was like, it was like free for a while. It was the Dangerous to Love anthology, and her book was in it. It was amazing because I got the book for cheaper. But then I fell in love with a new author based on the anthology, Rachel Grant. She does it's all romantic suspense, and she's amazing. Like everything she does, like the characters are so horny, and they're not ashamed to admit it, even when they're in like the most amount of danger. They just like, oh my God. And I like have been listening to some of the audiobooks, and the audio narrator is a guy who like, he doesn't have a sultry voice. He like talks like a drill sergeant. And
oh God, a guy is like narrating this erotica book.
It's very weird. And so whenever it gets like horny, it's kind of weird because I usually listen like while I'm cooking, and like my kitchen is like right by like the entrance to our building. So like people who walk by my kitchen can like hear anything I'm going. And so like anything that I'm like doing, because it's like right there, like the window's right there. And so someone was walking by as this loud man in my kitchen
yelling
was like
sex moves at you.
Was like,
this is really assertive pornography.
I know. They were like, what? They were like, he wanted to fuck. And like, that's how the guy said it. And I was like, oh, this is.
Oh my God. I don't know why I never really thought about this until right now, but I think I definitely prefer a woman reading erotica to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, something about a man's voice I think is too aggressive.
There's like, there is like this book or this group on Facebook called Aural Fixation, AURAL, and like there are male erotica narrators that like women and men are just in love with, and like they have fan pages, they have stalkers, they are not stalkers.
Wow,
so I'm just kidding.
They must be like really good then. I haven't found those people.
I get it, because like there's been times where I was like reading a non erotica series and like I fall in love with the voice actor, and then like they'll skip them for one of the books in the series. I'm like, what's this bullshit? I hate this. And so you like then start to look for other things that they do.
Mm-hmm. There is one guy, Jacob Morgan. He did Priest by Sierra Simone.
Okay, I still have downloaded Priest because you told me it like changed your life, and I haven't read it yet. I still need to read it.
It's fine. It's good. But if you wanted to listen, if you were just like curious about like what this guy's voice is like, there might be like a sample you could listen to. Like his voice, I'm kind of like, okay, ladies, I get it. Like he has this like it's so sultry. It's so like he's close to the microphone but like can't like you can like just like tell he's a priest with a boner, and it's great.
Yeah. But like I like to think of my priest.
I meant that in the most I didn't mean that in any sort of scandalous way. I meant it in a sexy way.
I just don't understand how you could have not meant it in a scandalous way.
I am like digging myself in a hole right now.
Well, the romance is about a priest and a woman.
Okay.
It's not a child.
Not like a Scarlet Letter situation.
No. It's just this priest who is just in love with a woman and he doesn't know what to do. And it's like the ultimate taboo. And he's like, you just hear him freaking out. And it's great. It's so great.
Yeah, I really want to read it. I've heard really good things about it. Okay, I have to ask you really quickly, and then we can proceed. Have you heard anything about J.R. Ward and I think it's called the Black Brotherhood?
I read Crave. My sister-in-law, my brother's fiance, they were supposed to get married over whatever quarantine.
Aww.
But she's obsessed with the Black Dagger Brotherhood and like has read everything. Yeah, and it's good. It's really good.
I downloaded the first book. Wait, I did not finish it. I need to continue reading it, I think.
Is it Crave or is it something? Because I'm like looking at my bookshelf and I'm trying to remember. Oh, no, Crave is not it.
What's the first? Crave. Dark Lover?
Dark Lover, that's it. Yeah, it's hot.
Okay.
That one's hot.
This is my problem with it. I got like a third of the way in and like they had sex before they even knew each other's names. It was just like, oh my God. I'm like, she like wakes up from a nap on the couch and she sees this guy standing over her and then she's like, we should fuck. And it's just like, there's intruders in your house. That should not be your first instinct. Like, I don't know. I'm sure they're going to be like, they're mates. So they can control their instincts. But I don't know.
I 100%
really turned me off about that.
I hear you for it. Yeah. Like, I feel like with vampire stuff, I'm able to like kind of give it a pass. But like with this, it was just like, there was something like, she was so compelled to fuck this guy and like that it was like out of her control. And I think like maybe I see why people find that sexy. Do you know what I mean? Like there's something.
It really
but I totally get why it bothers people.
You gotta earn it for me. I'm like, I want some wooing. I want some like.
I mean, he let her take a nap, so that's like half.
No, he showed up while she was napping.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Because like I don't know, he's supposed to like this. It's like his dead partner's daughter, and he said he would take care of her because she's about to turn into a vampire.
And then he took care of her.
Yeah, and then he's just like, oh fuck, we gotta fuck. This girl just woke up. I better fuck her.
That's exactly word for word how it was written.
It sounds like a beautifully written book.
It was, and then she was just like, that was so crazy, out of the ordinary for me. Like she wasn't even that concerned that it happened. Like I was. It's seriously chapter 3. It's like chapter 3.
Yeah.
They meet. They fuck. He leaves. And I'm just like, what happened? What just happened?
But I don't
know why.
It gets hotter for sure.
Okay,
and
I have to keep reading.
Yeah. I feel like this might be kind of like in the same world of like, it's the first book and then the rest of the series gets better and better. Just from based on other readers who like love that series.
I was reading because I was like doing this like I was like, I found this website that was actually really good where you can literally click on every like trope you like. Where it's like quiet, lowercase h.
Yeah, great.
And like dangerous, capital H.
Yeah.
And like it'll be like, here's the books we recommend. And the what's it called? The Black Dagger Brotherhood.
Yeah.
They were like, this is the best book series. It's like 20 books long. Like, read it. And so I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. And I don't know why. I was so angry. I was like, I guess it maybe also like I'm so used to historical.
Yeah.
Where you like the protagonist really
you gotta
have
work
to
for
earn like the romance that I was like, what? She was also almost raped a day before, where I'm just like, this is insane.
Yeah. I do feel like it is like J.R. Ward like really gives into like what those kinds of things that people are into.
She's like,
you know
they're
what I mean?
mates. They're gonna fuck dirty before they even know each other's names and just be like, oopsie.
People like mates. Like I feel like I've been reading. Werewolves. I've been coming around to werewolves a lot. And like they're mated. They are mated.
I like mates. I like a mate. I think I did click on mates too on that thing. I do like mates.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I still like. I don't know. I like the learning that you're mates or like the discovering that you're mates. Like I still like to like be like, why do I want to be near this person? You still got to work for it a little bit.
Like you're meant to be together. Like that's guaranteed, but you still got to earn it.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of just being like, oh yeah, there's that person I'm going to fuck.
Yeah. Or just like as soon as you see each other, you fuck. Like I just feel like that takes away like part of the the discovery of like, oh my God, we're supposed to be bonded.
Because there is like, I think for me, like what makes like, especially in suspense, is like there's so many stakes that should be keeping these people apart. Like in a perfect world, their lives would be so much easier if they weren't together, but they have to be together, and the story is them learning to like deal with it.
Exactly. Yeah. Like those stories are really good. Or even like I also am pretty partial to the stories where like the man knows their mates, but like the girl usually doesn't, or he has to somehow earn it. That's in a lot of werewolf thing. A lot of times werewolves, like the guy like can tell, like he can sense it, and the girl's not so much, but like she has to accept the bond or whatever.
Yeah, and it's like this weird
She's got to settle, basically.
No, she doesn't have to settle, but she could reject it. She could reject it.
Yeah, it is this weird thing of like, okay, like him being like, mating exists in my world, and I'm gonna have to tell a human that you're my mate. How do I bring that up? Like, it's like this weird like werewolf social anxiety, which is like very funny.
I love that. The other thing I've been reading, which is like the trashiest of all trashy, but it's really, have you heard of the app Dream?
Yes.
Just like that. Okay, I downloaded that like in a very low moment one day, and I've been reading some, because that's basically just fanfic, and there's a lot of werewolf fanfic in there. It's so much.
You go down weird fanfic, like was it 2 weeks ago? The Hunger Games was on TV, and then I like, Ashley, what are you doing? Like, I'm reading Hunger Games fanfic, Ryan, obviously.
Hunger Games fanfic is really good. I'm also really into Reylo fanfic.
Oh, Star Wars fic.
Yeah. Kylo Ren and Rey fanfic. One fanfic.
That's sexy.
It's really, because I was super team Reylo. I was like, as soon as
they're like mates, basically.
I thought so. The Force was like playing matchmaker in that movie. They're like, get together. And when Kylo was like, fuck the Jedi, fuck the Sith, like, let's get out of here and go make a baby, I was like, yes, do that.
I don't think he said the make a baby part.
It was heavily implied.
Okay. Yeah. He was shirtless.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies loved that shirtless.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was not on board Adam Driver until
the shirtless part.
Not the shirtless part, but just that movie. Then I was like, I get it.
I don't know. I remember during the shirtless part, you just turned to me and said, I'm on board now.
No, shut up. That didn't happen. You're so annoying. Yes. But,
wait, what were you saying? I feel like I cut you off about Adam Driver and my love for him.
No, I was just saying Kylo Ren Rey fanfic. It's real. It's crazy. Fanfic is like a whole other romance genre.
Oh yeah. So I'm not. Are you a Jane Austen fanfic reader?
I haven't read Jane Austen fanfic. Oh my God, that just like made me so excited.
Or like Pride and Prejudice, not women. Well, I'm assuming they're women, but like writers will write like Pride and Prejudice variations where it's like the next step in the journey of like Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth.
So funny that you said this, because I'm also in a Jane Austen Facebook group, which is also really fun because it's mainly old people. Yeah. And they're really, really like pretentious when it comes to they all hated the new Emma. Like they hated it. Like,
I didn't see it.
A lot of it's really good. Oh, you should watch the new Emma. It's so good. A lot of young people liked the new Emma. A lot of old, classic. And they're always getting in arguments about 95 Pride and Prejudice or 2005 Pride and Prejudice.
They're both great. They're both great. I don't understand why there needs to be one or the other. They're both fantastic forms of media.
But today, someone just posted a book called Mr. and Mrs. Fitzwilliam Darcy, I think. And it's exactly, the tagline is to become one. And they posted this little caption of the book, and it was like the greatest Darcy sex scene. And she was saying how that's not really her thing. And I was like, that is so my thing. I'm going to download this.
There's some really hot, I reviewed on the show, I think it was Mr. Darcy's Wild Nights or something, and it was it's what I wanted 50 Shades of Grey to be, but it was but it was Lizzie and Mr. Darcy, and there's there are so many books where they just get it on hardcore, and it's some racy, raunchy sex scenes, and it's what we've always wanted.
Yeah, I need to start reading these. I think I'm pretty sure I read when I was younger, when I was 16, because I loved Pride and Prejudice when I was 16. I read a book called I don't even remember what it's called. It's called like something like Mr. Darcy's Diary, maybe. And it was like just Pride and Prejudice told through Darcy's point of view. It was super tame, cool. Super PG. But another book that keeps popping up in this Jane Austen Facebook group is The Other Bennett Sister, and it's Mary's love story, apparently. Which I'm really excited to read because I always think she's a really underappreciated character.
Is Mary the piano player? Or
yeah, she's the really awkward one.
Yeah, she deserves a love story. That is... Oh, I want to read it. Because, like, I feel like for... Maybe I could be wrong, but there are a lot of women that I know, friends, that are the Mary of their lives. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Sure, like, we're all Mary.
Exactly. And what I really appreciate about Mary is, like, she's kind of blunt in a lot of the interpretations of Pride and Prejudice. And even when you read the book, she's just like, that's stupid. Like, she's literally like, she's got no filter, and she's just awkward. She wants to play the piano. Like, she doesn't have a ton going for her. She's just like, I have one thing. It's the piano. So
that's going to be my business.
Yeah. And she's like such this like cynical wallflower, which I really like. Because I feel like that was like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that so many people were like that, of just like...
Well, and it was also, like, kind of bullshit, too. Like, I'm sure she's a really interesting psychology, because, like, Jane is apparently, like, the most stunning woman ever. And Lizzie, I'm sure, is attractive, but she's also, like, super clever, right? She's so witty and smart, and people fall in love with her. And then Kitty and Lydia, who were bonded and goofy and silly. Like, Mary seems like an intellect, and also, like... She didn't have a companion like the other ones did. So I'm sure she feels very ostracized in her family.
Sure. Yeah, she's like the old maid. And like she's like who is the redhead in Downton Abbey that everyone made fun of? You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I know. What was her name?
I don't know.
Edith. She was the Lady Edith. And then Edith
had a baby.
She had a baby and
she went to Scotland for a year. Which was like always my favorite thing. A baby. Like, if a woman, back in the 1800s, if a woman disappeared for a year, it's like she's for sure having a baby. Like, she's having a love child. And
absolutely.
It's like, I went across to France for my health.
Yeah.
I needed the country air.
Yeah.
It's like, where did you stay? And you have a really nice aunt. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if there's like a story of like women who like took other women in for that year, and like that could be a romance novel or something. I don't know. Yeah, romance novel with the women who hide out for a year to have their child.
Yeah, I bet. Interesting.
Have you ever thought of writing a romance novel?
100%. We talk about it all the time.
We talk about it all the time. We started plotting out one, but then we stopped.
Yeah.
Yes, we talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
Like how we want to write one together. Like as a
we wrote like 2 pages. Yeah, we would. That would be like our hook. It's like, the husband and wife team. I'm sure there's lots of those.
Yeah, but I haven't read as many.
Is it Iona Skye, or is that an actress's name? Iona Andrews is a husband. Yeah, not Iona Skye is an actress. Yeah. But
they write under one pen name? Oh, I didn't realize that. I've read some of their books.
Yeah. Their husband and wife.
We were just going to go into the pen name Ashley Ryan.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah. It's like a normal person name, and then we both get credit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What about you? Have you written a romance novel?
No, I've written erotica that I've posted online under a pen name. But
post it on Dream. You can make money.
Yeah, I really should, because like I've posted it on Kindle, but like you don't really make that much money.
Post it on Dream, because I didn't accidentally. Like, it's one of those stupid thing, because like they're like, oh, you can't read any more chapters, and so it's like 99 cents for like whatever bullshit button system they use, and I'm like, fine, take my 99 cents, but I'm not, it goes to the author. You know?
Oh, that's great. Yeah. I might do that, because like, I mean, I'm like, who knows? I would love to like have some sort of passive income, in the coming months.
And
so
honestly, some of those authors, like the copy, like the grammar, things misspelled, like I'm like, these are like 15-year-olds on Microsoft Word just uploading this and making money.
Totally. Yeah. I mean, I read, like, the reason I got into it is someone put out this book of like the easiest way to like make money writing erotica, and just like hearing about the world of like, no one cares about grammar, no one cares about story structure. Well, I mean, there is like a structure, but like, no one's like, what's the dark night of the soul in this? They just like want boning, and it's like, oh, okay. Yeah. Like,
especially like insane boning, like the pterodactyl. Was it there?
Oh,
you
yeah.
used to get a Chuck Tingle.
Chuck Tingle's great. And then there's someone, I reviewed it on the show, Dinosaur Erotica, which is wild.
It's crazy.
People are into like wild things.
Yeah, if something's having sex, someone's into it.
Yeah.
Have you
read Ice Planet Barbarians by Ruby Dixon?
No. What is that?
It's number one, genius. Number two, it's about women from Earth are like captured by aliens, right? They manage an escape, but their like capture pod, lands on this ice planet, and they don't know how to get off. But then they find a race
But then they
get off, wink. There's a race of sexy blue men, aliens. They have horns. And the genius part is that their dicks are like rabid vibrators. So
nice.
The sex is really good. And like there is like
vibrate. Like,
and
that's awesome.
Yeah. And it's like so wild and sexy, and it's like there's a language barrier because like they speak in an alien language, and but it goes like back and forth, and it's just so sexy and so stupid, and like the characters literally call the planet not Hoth because they're like, this looks like the Hoth from Star Wars. And they just like go for it, and it's just like so genius.
If we ever meet that alien race, like men are screwed. Because like women are just gonna be like, why would I have sex with you when I have sex with the vibrating alien guy?
I know. I mean, I think that's why it's so great, because it's like women are like, oh my God, we can just invent the men we want in these. Like we can go a step further.
Like,
great.
I love that. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that's awesome.
I mean, it makes me feel a little less bad about B-stars, to be honest. I was feeling kind of bad about B-stars, and I'm like, this is fine.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, well, before I let you guys go, do you want to tell me what is coming up on Couples Talking Couples? What kind of fun episodes did you guys put out recently? Just tell me more about how it's going.
Well, we took that break because we were moving.
Yes.
And now we're doing our next episode is Knocked Up.
Yes, we decided to tell the world we're knocked up.
Via podcast.
Yep.
Okay.
Our native language.
Yeah. And I actually
congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we're doing Knocked Up, and
God, what are we gonna? We have no idea. We do it like week to week. We throw something together.
Yeah. We usually are like, what's on Netflix?
9 months. What about 9 months? That's a baby.
Oh my
baby
God.
love.
There we go.
It's been forever since I've seen 9 months.
I've never heard of it before, but I bet it's a baby
Hugh Grant and
thing.
Julianne Moore. I'm pretty
That's
sure.
a good. That's a good combo.
90s. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
or
like
About
one
a
of-
Boy.
Oh, yeah. You guys just go like Hugh Grant parent. Hugh Grant becoming a parent when he doesn't want to be.
We always like talk like in the 90s. Like Hugh Grant was like the reigning king of romance.
Yeah, for sure.
In the 90s, and we've also like rated like by decade that it was like Meg Ryan and then Julia Roberts, and then we think Katherine Heigl had like a little bit.
But it was also Drew Barrymore.
Oh yeah, Drew Barrymore had like a run of like romance queendom. But honestly, the past decade hasn't been too great for rom-coms.
No.
Yeah, but I loved Always Be My Maybe. I did love that movie.
That was really good.
Netflix is stepping up their rom-com game. And I think it's paying off for them, and I'm really excited by it because... Yeah, and that's the thing. And those 90 rom-coms just had seriously some of the dumbest setups in the world, but they worked because they didn't take themselves too seriously.
Yeah, and talk about like something that's comforting to watch, because all of our episodes are like rom-coms, and so every week when we watch one, it's like, I feel a little bit better about the world now.
Much nicer. It's just like, it's so stupid. Like, Never Been Kissed. Like,
I watched Moonstruck. I'm in a movie club, and we watched Moonstruck last night, and I was just like,
I have not seen yet.
Yeah, that's Cher, right?
It's Cher and Nicolas Cage, and
classic rom-com duo.
And it was the perfect panacea for the day we all had yesterday, and what was I saying? And it's so wacky the way, because I think the thing that like blew our minds was that all of it takes place in like 2 days, and it's like this wild romance in 2 days, and like that's how like rom-coms used to be, of like in a day.
In the 90s, like rules were out the window. Also, I think what the problem about modern rom-coms is in the 90s, even in a little bit of the early 2000s, there was like this sort of like magic and fate had to happen. Now you can Google, you can like tech, you can like social media people. There's like a lot of there's a lot of the conflict in early rom-coms are miscommunication and not being able to get a hold of someone.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's like, oh, we're like because I know that there's one of these days there's gonna be like a fun Tinder-based, OkCupid-based, do you know what I mean? Like rom-com, but I feel like we have yet to like.
I'm waiting for the Christian Mingle prize.
That's a movie with what's her face from Mean Girls?
I know, I thought so. Oh yeah, it was with
Lacey Chabert.
Yeah, so Lacey Chabert is like she was the girl in we watched Pride, Prejudice, and Mistletoe, a Hallmark Channel original movie.
So that's her. Okay, yeah, she's in a lot of the Hallmark ones.
Like she's her and Darcy. What's that girl's name? Darcy Burke.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Or Cameron Burke. Cameron Burke.
Oh, Cameron Burke. Yeah. Yes.
They are like claiming the like Hallmark movie thing. But I'm really respecting Lifetime. Their first gay Lifetime Christmas movie is
That's great. Yeah.
I think two boys or two girls?
What do you think?
Two girls?
Two boys.
I don't know.
It's always boys because you still have to go through the hierarchy of discrimination, right?
Sure. So like one thing at a time.
And then women.
Yeah.
I just feel like middle America gets less angry at two girls than two boys.
Yeah, but you're thinking of who's watching it, though. It's women in middle America watching it. They don't want to watch two girls. They want to watch two boys.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess. So, I don't know. Let's generalize
because women in middle America are more likely to be friends with their gay best friend or whatever.
Yeah. I guess there's some truth to that. Because like a lot of like straight women like gay romance, like between two men.
A lot do. Yeah. Well,
and
because I still think there's something about like, the like falling. Yeah. I don't know though. I had never sought out gay romance before because I was always specifically interested in historical romance, which there's not a ton in that subgenre, which it should be. It would be really good. Like,
I actually read one. It's called Harvest Moon. I recently discussed it, and it's historical fantasy. It was really good. It's really, really short, but it was really good.
Do you know Courtney Milan? I'm sure you like heard about that drop. Okay, so she has a great book series, and I forget what it is, but one of I like her because she kind of does two romances, the main romance and then like kind of a mini romance in there. And one of her mini romances was between two women. And it was so good and so subtly set up. Like everyone just was like, she's so shy. She doesn't want to get married. Like she doesn't want to be on the marriage market. But she was having this like love affair with a servant. And it was so good. It was so good. I was like, wow, I never sought this out, but it's really, I think it's, obviously anything's like well written, but it's really a compelling story, especially since like it was like not what you were supposed to be doing back then.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great. I love it when like the seeing progress in historicals I really like. Just like seeing more gay characters, seeing more bisexual characters, I find like awesome. Like it kind of just like updates. We recently read What the Parrot Saw, which is a pirate romance, and I was just like, it was so good.
The book is so good.
I think you guys will really like it. It was so good.
I like pirate romance a lot.
Oh my god, you're gonna love this series
because like girl captain.
It's a girl captain, and
that's the best.
Yeah, and she is. It's not like a BDSM, but there is like a dominant partner and a submissive partner, and she's the dominant partner, and it's like, and it's so sexy to see this guy, like, because she has like affairs with women and men, and the person she falls in love with is male, and like to see him like submit to her and just like be cool with it is like so sexy. It's so sexy.
I love that. Yeah, the other thing that I really like reading in historicals, which you don't get a lot of, but when you do and it's good, it's like really, really appealing, is like Disabled, or like some sort of like I read The Madness of Lord Ian Mackenzie. Have you read about that?
I haven't.
It's basically a guy on the spectrum. Like he's severely on the spectrum, but everyone first of all thinks he murdered someone. And the brothers are really protective of him. And he didn't, but he's also on the spectrum. So he's like really awkward and like really weird about it, and everyone's always questioning him, and like he's like, no, I was like, it's like, so his mannerisms are so off. Everyone's like, he totally fucking killed that guy, and he falls in love with, or I don't know, the love story is like, the way it's written is really beautiful because it's not a traditional love story, because his mannerisms aren't the same as a traditional hero,
right?
But the heroine, like, really she, I don't know, something about it, she understands him. Like, somehow they're able to connect. It's really, really good. And then this other book that was so good. Have you read Flowers in the Storm?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
About he has a stroke, I think. And then he, like, loses his ability to speak. And this, like, she a Quaker? I think she's a Quaker. So she's, like, a Quaker. She has to take care of him. So good. And then another one that was really good is called Silent Melody. Have you read Silent Melody?
I haven't read Silent Melody, no.
It's a deaf-mute girl. And it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I wish there was more, though, because I really I was like, wow, I really, really enjoyed sort of, just like sort of like not the normative, it's like interesting.
Yeah, and I do think like there's like so much progress happening in like the romance genre, but yeah, I definitely think like maybe like everything else, there needs to be more representation and inclusivity and like things like that. And obviously, since romance is such a huge like part of the fiction market, like we need it,
I agree. Okay, I have a quick question. This might be off subject, so you can delete this. But this is a big topic in the historical Facebook group.
Sure.
Right,
Okay.
I'll weigh in as best I can.
They talk a lot about consent in historical romance, and how this is such a big thing right now, because a lot of bodice rippers, or like 80s and early 90s romance novels, like, it's pretty dubious consent in most of them.
100%, yeah.
And so a lot of them are like, oh, that they kind of like shame those books. It's funny because, again, the old women are like, no, these are the books I love. I get these books. And the sort of younger women are like, that doesn't have very good consent, or that has dubious consent, and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I just think it's really interesting, specifically in the historical context, because a lot of times I think like the historical authors are doing that thing where it's like, their protagonist can't come out right and say, yes, I want to have sex with you, because women were so trained not to own their sexuality that they're trying to make it more like subtextual. But, and like, so like, therefore, like throughout the action of like the guy like ripping off her bodice and kissing her and doing that, she eventually is like submitting to him, and that is her saying yes. But she's actually like, no, I can't do this. And I don't know, for me, I was always just like, it's almost like the song Baby It's Cold Outside, where like in the context of the song in the 1940s or 50s or whenever it was, she's flirting with him, right?
Yes.
It's a cat and mouse game of like, I have to act this way because society is telling me this, but I'm winking at you because obviously I do want to stay and fuck you.
Right,
I don't own my sexuality right now. But I don't know. I think it's a really interesting conversation that specifically is happening around historical romance novels.
Sure. And like, even in like books, because like I read a suspense that came out in 2008, and it was like, I was like, oh, even the consent here is pretty dubious. And like, there is this question of like, well, can I still like this? And I think like, even just being aware is like progressive to me, at least, of like, okay, I know that in this book it's supposed to be romantic, but no one should be acting this way in real life. Like, just like knowing the difference. And it's weird because it's like, well, our parents, not my parents, I don't know if they read romance, but like our parents read these books, and it's like, are we going to like shit on our parents, And so, it's a fascinating conversation.
It's really interesting. I usually would like to, because even like Julia Quinn and Lisa Kleypas, like, are guilty of dubious consent scenes because, but again, I like am just always like thinking about the psychology of what that female protagonist is going through, especially like a well-bred, heroine who's like super trained to A, she probably doesn't really know what sex is.
Right.
B, she knows she's not supposed to be doing it if she's not married or whatever. And then so I usually I'm okay if they're like, no, I can't. But then kisses them back or like is clearly engaging because it's like, again, I think it's going into like, I know I have to say this. Like, I know I'm so trained by society that I have to say this, but clearly I want to do it. I feel like that's where I'm like, okay, I'm a little bit more okay with this, but I'm really not okay when there's like they're trying to push them off and like all of that stuff.
Oh yeah, I don't like that either. And I think yes, I completely agree. Of like, there's a character when a character knows that they shouldn't be doing something in historicals, but they're excited by it. They're excited about doing something bad. And like, I think that's for me, like the intrigue of like historicals or of a book that takes place in a world where like this would be taboo, like priests.
Exactly. Well, and that's part of the whole thing. A lot of them too, it's a psychological battle,
Yeah.
of like, that's the appeal, I think, of historicals, right? They're so they're so strict with like the rules and everything that like falling in love despite all of that is kind of like a really, and being able to get married and have sex or whatever is like a great feat.
Yes.
But, yeah, because like, I mean, I haven't read any historical romance novels where it's like, we'll just be mistress, like you'll just be my mistress. Like it's always like, no, throw society out the window and marry the peasant or whatever.
No, it's always like, oh, I've got to save your reputation by marrying you instead.
Yeah, but if it's a peasant, like there's no reputation to say. I mean, like they don't care. A lot. I mean, usually if it's a good heroine,
actually,
they care.
I've read one romance novel now. I think I know what I'm talking about.
You read two?
Oh wow, I have.
Yeah, you read. I made you read that Julia Quinn.
Oh yeah. Well, both of them, it was true in both of them. So the reputation's saved.
Which I'm really. Have you heard the Briggerringtons is coming to Netflix?
I did hear that. Yeah. It's gonna be
That's one that I'm also super excited for because it was produced by Shonda Rhimes' company. And speaking of like progressing, it was like a colorblind cast basically, where they're like, we don't give a shit if it was set in the 1800s. Like, I'm pretty sure the lead romantic interest is a black man, which I'm so excited for. I'm so excited.
I'm excited. I'm excited to watch it. Yeah, I'm very excited for it.
It's gonna be so. Have you read that series?
I haven't, no, but I, obviously have heard. You've read it, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really good. It's really good.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's so good.
Well, thank you guys so much for returning. It was so
fun. Sorry that I just go on romance novel tangents.
That's what this podcast is, though. It's all
it's very endearing.
I love it.
It is. So yeah. I feel like, listen, it's what all my podcast should just be called Tangents, and maybe sometimes we talk about it.
Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna go read some Pride and Prejudice fan. What's great about Pride and Prejudice fanfic is you can publish it and make money from it because it's like
nobody's got those
domain.
rights. Yeah,
that's honestly like where we should all be looking. It's like, let's look at the famous public domain couples and write like erotica around them that we can publish.
Such a good idea. I'll do like Romeo and Juliet actually live, and when they're old enough, I'll write sexy stuff when they're
there's a lot of weird Romeo and Juliet fanfics.
Is there really?
Do people just like publish the original and then write their own sex scenes, and then everything else is still the same? But then here's my little spin on it. Here's my flavor.
Usually it's like after or before, or a different scenario. I'm pretty sure in there's this weird Romeo and Juliet book I was looking into, but I didn't read it. Like, I think that he's a devil, or she's like, one of them's the devil and one of them's the angel. And it's really weird. It's very weird.
That one, you're just kind of piggybacking off the name at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm like trying to think of like other like public domain though. That's like, I'm like, that's like not the worst. Right? It's like, what would be like the worst erotica?
I'm pretty sure
like Citizen Kane.
It's a Wonderful Life is public domain.
Wonderful Life. Yeah.
It's like I've always loved It's a Wonderful Life. I just wish it was a little thirstier. So if I could just get some, It's a Wonderful Life.
Know.
It exists.
It exists.
Google it right now. It exists.
Yeah. I feel like it's like porn. If you think of it, it's there.
What's the rule?
Rule 32, Rule 34. It's one of those.
The rule
of the internet where if it exists, there's porn of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Sexy Zootopia.
That's a mainstream show on Netflix
they
now.
Got a show on it. Yeah.
It's either on Netflix or on Pornhub. Either one.
Exactly.
Both very popular websites.
Yeah, exactly.
Both keeping us going during this quarantine. Well, thank you guys again.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Is monogamy dead? Are we expecting too much of Tinder? Do millennials even want to find love? The Dateable podcast, part of the Frolic Network, is an insider's look into modern dating that the Huffington Post calls one of the top 10 podcasts about love and sex. I'm your host, Yue Xu, former dating coach turned dating sociologist. You'll also hear from my co-host, Julie Krafchick. On each episode, we'll talk to real daters about everything, from sex parties to sex droughts, date fails to diaper fetishes, and first moves to first loves. Tune in every Wednesday on your favorite podcast player as we explore this crazy dateable world.
Too Stupid to Live is part of the Frolic Podcast Network. For more podcasts you'll love, visit frolic.media/podcasts. Thank you so much for listening and have a great rest of your day.